let's summarize the main points to remember from this reading module. So, what are students learning in a reading skills lesson?
Because it is a skills lesson, there's no target language as such. Students are not really learning grammar, vocabulary, or pronunciation. Instead, they're developing their reading skills.
What do you mean? What reading skills are students developing exactly?
They're developing skills of skimming, scanning, and reading for detail.
And how can we help students develop the skills you've just mentioned?
So we help them by designing tasks appropriate for the level and text, setting a time limit, and encouraging students to accept the fact that they will not understand every single word in the text.
And how to teach reading? What are the stages of a reading skills lesson?
A useful framework for reading lessons is the receptive skills procedure. So this has the pre-reading, the while reading, and the post-reading stages. The pre-reading stage has a lead-in, as well as a pre-teach language stage. The lead-in engages the students in the topic of the text, and the pre-teach helps students to understand the text. While reading consists of reading for gist and reading for detail. Reading for gist helps students to get a general understanding of the text, and reading for detail encourages them to read more carefully. The post-reading stage has a follow-up, and this stage helps students develop their productive skills of speaking and/or writing, and to encourage them to express their personal opinions on the topic. It's also very important to remember the task feedback cycle.
It means that I, as the teacher, always have to make sure that I take feedback on each activity or task I ask my students to do, right?
Exactly. But always remember to give your students the opportunity to check their answers in pairs before you ask them to give whole class feedback. Finally, remember about the principles behind writing good comprehension questions. Make sure the questions check real understanding of the text. So paraphrase grammar and vocabulary. Really make your students think. And don't give them an opportunity to match the language in the questions and the language in the text to answer your questions.